Oh, hey. We didn't see you again. Come in here. Anyways, BC here for BC's Games and more.
Hi.
Oh, and the ever vivacious one, Miss A, is with me.
Glad to join you. And
yeah. I'm just playing with Rio Blast and Trapjaw. What? It's all cool.
Welcome back to BC's Games and More. I'm Mrs. A. This is BC.
We just said that.
And that's Trapjaw. Apparently I need a drink.
Hold on. I got you covered, girl. Tips Trapjaw.
Cover job? Cover girl?
Hold Rio Blast, too.
What do we have tonight?
We have a Yingling Oktoberfest for you.
Thank you.
There's a twist top. I didn't even need to do that. Oh, how are you gonna...
Oh, it's bubbling over. Oh! Chuck. Oh, no, on the new floor.
My fresh padding.
Oh, well, here, wait.
You and your Yingling. It's okay.
I
It's
didn't
okay, people.
shake it.
It's that effervescent.
Since we were cleaning, wait a second.
me
This
too.
is almost...
Whoa!
I know. It's almost wetter than...
Wet. Just wipe my hands real quick.
Well, use it on the...
You wipe my hands and then grab your beer so I can use both my hands. It's called science. I need to use two hands.
Science!
Alright, anyways, we're good
We've
people.
been cleaning and working in the studio, so I have wipes with me.
I'm gonna have...
Which one should have everywhere they go? Yes, what are you having?
I'm having from Flying Dog, Dogtoberfest. This one is not a twist up.
Why did it do that?
I've had them do that before.
I only remember...
Extra carbonation.
Like, if it was half frozen or something. I don't know. They all came out of the same refrigerator. Maybe I shook this one. I don't know.
Huh. I think it's a silly name. But
Yeah,
Oktoberfest. Give it a try.
You want to try?
Give it a try. Give it a tug. Tug a lug. Tug a lug. Tug a lug. Not bad.
Very similar. Not bad. No, yes, good. Hello.
Lower on the alcohol content than I prefer, but
And lower on the foam.
but Flying Dog. Good brew.
Let us know in the comments below if this is a better connection tonight, if you are finding it
Less
any
choppy.
less pixelated and choppy. It's a learning process. It's not like we are advanced because we're into retro games and collectibles. So our modem is also retro.
I'm learning.
Aw, look, he speaks.
What?
Learning.
Uh,
We've been trying to keep up with the retro theme by using a retro modem, and
apparently that's not a good
that
idea.
apparently doesn't work too well. So let us know
Wow.
if this is any better or not.
Look what's visiting.
Oh, yay.
Got a spider visiting, peeps.
So
Get down.
I'm taking it that... I don't know where to set this.
Is that what?
I need a wet bar in the studio.
I was gonna put a piece of wood there, so you could set it
Rest.
right over there on that shelf.
Oh, I see. That
But
would...
that shelf has holes in it,
That
so
would be handy.
that would be very handy.
Yes, it might get sloppy over there with the hole.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that hole to get too wet.
No, I don't think that would be good.
That'd be ridiculous. You gonna sneeze? You
No.
okay?
No, yes.
No, you're not okay.
Yes.
Hey, what happened to his other gun? I gave him to you, and that gun's missing.
There was no gun.
There was. It attaches right to that.
Maybe this guy
Oh.
stole it. He's got guns in his arms.
Okay, anyways, people, real quick. We got Rio Blast. We're talking, remember we said we might talk about some He-Man toys. So we got like Rio Blast here.
And what season was he? Season 48? Like, when we were down to Cowboys?
Don't be jealous of that sweet 70s dude with that
Hating on the
70s
stash
porn
there.
stash.
I think Trapjaw could have used the mustache.
Check it out. Chest pops out.
So he wasn't alive, he was a robot.
No, he was a cyborg. He was human with attachments. But as you can see, we shoot from our knees, from our chest, from our hands, from our backpack.
Is this just for fun tonight? You don't have any
I don't have anything priced out.
prices or anything?
No.
I was just curious. Okay.
I mean, if anyone's interested, I mean, it's like, heck, I'll consider, you want to shoot me an offer for everything. We got Castle Grayskull, Snake Mountain.
I believe.
Probably about 50 figures.
Oh, I thought you meant 50 of that guy. I bought everyone they made.
Well, no. There might be a couple things like that.
We have done...
From like the Horde, we got 2 Grizzlors.
Oh.
Yeah, for that 2-time in action.
Can I have the one that's not all fugly? Oh, I rub his tummy.
They're both kind of fugly.
This one looks a lot better.
Well, this one here was my personal one. This one.
Are these Hordak legs? Didn't Hordak have those kind of bats? Do you want me to wipe
He's a member of the Horde. Leech also has those.
There you go.
Leech.
Looks...
He can suction cup on the things.
Not okay.
Not under your glasses?
No.
That's why he's called Leech.
I don't know what you wanted to suction cup there. But...
Your glasses. Glasses. That's all I was talking about, What else we got here? We got Beastman.
These are all classic.
Classic He-Man from the 80s.
These are not repros.
No.
And you have not gone looking for them.
No, I have not. You want to know how you know these are the old ones? Check this out. Some of them is like, that arm just so goes around.
You know, one of the times that we were doing research on these, you were showing me that people will, intentionally or not, I don't know, rip these.
Oh, they rip them apart and sell the body parts individually for like $5 a leg. Disgusting, people. Disgusting. Blade is not impressed with that. Are you, Blade? That's his way of saying no.
This is a He-Man?
Yeah. He was, after the movie came out, he's one that they made for the movie, and then they made an action figure of him.
The movie with Dolph?
With Dolph Lundgren.
He was in the Dolph movie.
Yes.
He was the nemesis, the arch.
One of them. I also have Sauron somewhere, but I don't know where he's at.
I don't
Who else do we have from that movie?
Have you ever sit down and watched the Dolph movie?
I have. Multiple times, because it's Dolph. We also have Gwildor with the time-traveling key.
Where did they time travel to?
From Eternia to Earth. It was more like an interdimensional time travel.
There you go.
Gwildor.
That was also what part of the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
If you ain't watched the movie, my goodness.
Well, reenact it for me.
I'm not reenacting the movie for you. One of my personal favorites from back in the day.
I would really like to know if the fandom out there in the land of the internet has one of these in their collection.
You got a problem with Gwildor? Gwildor is the man.
I have no problem with him, no. If you have one, hold up today's newspaper and take a picture of Gwildor. I'll be like,
Gwildor,
what?
You're out. Next up.
Okay, that one I recognize.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Man-E-Faces. A.K.A. Many-Faces. Here we are with his human face.
Did he ever have an episode all about him where he...
Yeah, he sure did.
Had, like, silly faces,
yes.
Happy faces.
Yes. Here he is as a robot. You probably can't see that. That face is really small in there. Here we are as the monster.
Vicious.
Back to his real face. Which, I don't know, do you really want to trust somebody wearing a weird red mask like that?
Wasn't he one of the ones that sometimes helped He-Man?
Yes.
Okay. See, I did know that. I did remember him.
Not in as good a shape as some of the other ones. Too bad. I always like to do this with them. Punch him so they can punch each other in the face. He still has his shield.
I feel like I had him. I had He-Man.
He-Man. No, you know what? Now I'm looking. You know what's really sad about this one? This leg should not be that shade, nor should that foot.
You've played the paint off him?
Nope. That is nail polish from one of my sisters. I can still smell. Very upsetting.
Uh-oh.
Very upsetting. Sisters of mine, I know you know who you are.
I don't believe him.
You may ask them.
Oh dear.
What else do we have in here?
Well, what if it was her He-Man? He-Man.
They had She-Ra, She-Ra.
Were you sexist and they weren't allowed to have their own He-Man?
No.
Then maybe that was their He-Man. Wasn't?
No.
Don't you have like 2 or 3 of everybody?
I do not have 2 or 3 of everybody.
Well, maybe you should. And then they could
Maybe
have painted whatever they wanted.
This ain't video games. That'd be crazy to have multiples. Crazy, I tell you. Okay. What else we got in here? That one.
We forgive you, whatever, sister.
Oh,
allegedly. I wasn't there, so I can only.
We have Merman.
I always thought it was weird.
And then Stinkor, by the way, looked just like Merman, only was black and white. We were talking about him last week. What else we got here?
Indeed. Yes, I do remember.
One of my other favorites. I always thought, was a great swordsman, too. But he also had laser sight. Pew, pew, pew. Triclops.
We definitely needed the...
Pew, pew, pew. You definitely did. And then we got Mantenna. Eyeballs pop out. And
I think
he
I
can
had
hypnotize
him
you.
too.
He's pretty cool.
Yes, indeed.
I showed him. Oh, here we go. Look, I have a rock. Oh, but wait.
You're going to watch this back and wish you hadn't been making all these weird noises, so you might want to stop.
I don't mind making weird noises. I always thought it was funny the way they made his hands so to be able to hold his weapon. It actually goes in sideways.
I know I definitely did not have that.
Yeah, I always thought it was kind of interesting.
I don't even remember a rock.
You don't remember? There was a second
Man.
one too. This was Rockon and what was the other one's name? Stondar? Is that it? I can't remember. But then they folded up into a rock, and then he could be hiding in plain view, spying for He-Man because he was a good guy. Pretty nifty. Let's see, who else we got here?
That has to be worth something.
We showed you. How about Teela? Mandalorian's adopted daughter.
Yes. Why is she limp wristed? Is that so you could kiss her hand?
Mm-hmm. That and so she could do this to you.
Oh, okay. I wanted her to molest me there for a second. Didn't she have something that went on her head?
Yes,
or
it was a
it
cobra.
Cape?
No, it was a cobra mask.
Oh,
You
yes.
got Evil Lyn who had the cape. I have Evil Lyn somewhere too. I didn't grab all of them, obviously.
Evil Lyn, maybe.
Oh, I left that one's weapon out there. Oh well. We won't show that weapon then. Then we have my Snake Man. We have the original Snake Man from back in the day.
Yes. And he squirted, didn't he?
Cobra Khan. Yes.
Oh.
You could fill him with water, and he would spray. After, when did this one come out?
I was waiting for you to smell it. Like,
1982.
and this
Chances
is where
are.
my sister's filled with perfume.
1982, Cobra Khan. That did not go over my head. I heard you. Cobra Khan.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'll hold this one.
Then I always got a kick out of this guy. We have Rattler. What did he do, you ask?
Oh.
He was the bad guy version of Mechanic.
This one, yes, this one seems familiar, but I know I did not have this.
And this was my personal favorite Snake Man out of all of them.
Oh. Oh.
My personal favorite Snake Man out of all of them. Tom Lashore.
Meth.
Snake Man.
Wow. I'd be interested to know. I don't know how to get this to go down.
You put his head back down. Let go.
I got it.
You gotta let go of the button.
I did.
No, it wasn't all the way down. What is wrong with you? And I think I have his cape and his axe. He had an axe staff. And I think I have that. We have Scareglow.
Did you ever have him do thumb wrestling?
Not all of them have that shape of a hand. So you could not make them all do that.
But some.
Some of them you could, yeah.
Did you?
No. That'd be weird.
Missing out.
It'd be weird.
Sometimes He-Man figures settle things in a calm way, like thumb wrestling.
Yeah, because violence is never the
It's
answer.
not always the answer.
Except for when it is. And that red Scareglow.
This guy's legs look...
Stubby. so he could have a longer neck inside his torso.
I'm so thrilled. Thank you for those snake men. I like the third one.
Tongue Lashor?
Yes.
Yes, he's cool.
Now this one did not have...
He had a cape.
Didn't he have a chest armor?
No.
No.
No. I sometimes would throw chest armor on, though, from Fisto. But that's another story entirely for another day.
Indeed.
Scareglow. He has a little bit of bluing around the top of his head just because he's old. You know, because this is 1981 peoples. The Vivacious one has to go. She has to check something out real quick. Don't worry about it. It's all good. So Scareglow. I like him. I know this is one that's a little bit harder to find and track down for the He-Man universe. Then we got Clothor. Clothor. He'll give you a pin.
Hi. Another classic.
And an interesting thing with Clothor...
Will people sell half of each? I'm sorry. I have to ask what I think of it.
We're just showing stuff, okay?
I wonder if they rip the claw apart and sell each half of the claw.
No, just the arm. Just the arm. Except that to be able to fix the spring inside that is long broken, you would have to pop it apart along the seam to be able to reattach a new spring in there. But, little side note, these also came with different styles of feet. As you can see, this has 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And a lot of these did not come with that. They came with merman style feet. With just the little 3 toes and a rounded heel at the back. Same thing with Whiplash, which was the lizard with the tail. And Buzz Off the bee. And lastly...
And how did you learn about different styles of feet?
Because I remember from when I was little and you'd see them in this toy store.
Indeed.
So, yeah.
Did you ever take his
Oh my goodness. I hear the producer outside the door. Stupid cat. So anyways, then we got Hordak. Here, smell his head.
Ugh.
Yeah, Stinkor material for my Hordak's head for some reason.
Ugh.
You thought I was kidding about that. He doesn't smell.
I don't want to be smelling old toys, but no, he does not smell.
But this smells like Stinkor. That's what Stinkor smelled like.
Oh, yes.
The whole thing.
Yes. You don't have one here?
I do not. I never had Stinkor.
What?
My cousin did.
What?
I didn't want to have a skunk, man. That was ridiculous.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm thinking Moss Man? You don't have Moss Man either? Moss Man stunk.
Yeah, it's because of the crap they used to make him.
You don't have a Moss Man?
I don't see one here. There might be one in the box. I don't know. I can't remember. Just remember.
I feel like I need to console you.
Why? Mossman was gay.
Oh my gosh.
He was very happy all the time.
Of all of these people you have, and you don't have a Mossman or a Stinkor.
Let me tell you the reason why. I always thought it was weird that they took Beastman and turned him into Mossman. Yeah, same as that guy, only they made him green and fuzzy. Beastman became Mossman.
Even I had a Mossman, for goodness sake.
Wow, you must be super special. Anywho,
things I did not know about you.
We just tore through all those guys really quick, by the way.
I tried to interrupt as much as I possibly could.
I know. The only reason I know we tore through that really quick, I'm only halfway done with this beer.
Alright, so yes, we do have a Snake Mountain, a Castle Grayskull.
There is sauerkraut in my lederhosen. I repeat, there is sauerkraut in my lederhosen. It says it right here on the bottle. Dogtoberfest. You flying dog.
I got excited about lederhosen all of a sudden, thinking there was something going on down there. I thought you were telling me some secret code.
We can check it out later if you like. I got no problem with that. I'm down. I even got sauerkraut if you want.
That would be tasty. So yes, there's a Snake Mountain. There's vehicles out there too, isn't there?
Yes. One moment, please.
There's
Someone's
cats.
driving me nuts.
Battle Cat. What was the purple one?
Panther.
Panther. There's all kinds of things. So BC's Games and More is not just for games. He also has all kinds of retro collections. And I would love to hear your favorite He-Man toy and see them if you still have them. And if not, whatever happened to them? Where did they go? Because there's the Action Toy Man here in Erie that we still have not gone to see, that I'm really interested to see what the heck he's all got.
Here's another one from the movie. He was right there.
And what kind of condition it's in. Oh my.
Sauron.
We're going to have to watch the
little piece of flint is no longer good. I made him spark so many times, but he would shoot sparks out of his mouth.
Oh, it's...
Yeah, we got a couple. Yay, that's what I'm talking about. He was killed in the movie, though, so I don't know why they made a character of him. Skeletor destroyed him.
So that you could kill him in your play, obviously.
And then we got... What do we got here? Shark Attack. He's a little dirty.
A little. Let's give him some love. There you go. Much better. Yes, this was Skeletor's vehicle, wasn't it?
One of them, yes.
Okay.
So anyways, Shark Attack. Pretty sweet.
If you're looking for a very different type of gift for that person on your Christmas list,
what was always fun with this?
let BC know. He will work with you and cut you a deal. But these are not, like he said, they're not like the video games, and there's no multiple piles or anything, so
no.
It would totally be an as-is, first-come, first-serve basis. But
When it was always fun, I used to take this one off because the handle actually would fit inside a He-Man hand and be like, oh yeah, you want to mess with me? I remember
were they
doing
supposed
that.
to come off?
Well, they're just a little snap in
I
there.
guess.
But we also have, like, what is it? Oh man, I can't remember the name. The Spider? The big spider walker. He still works, by the way. I tested him a couple months ago. Threw some batteries into him, and he will walk. So, yeah, there's a couple other things. Anyways, though, this is BC's Games.
Games.
And More.
You want to play some games.
Of course. But, anyways, my highlights of the week.
Yes.
Highlights of the week video game-wise.
Indeed.
We're only doing Super Nintendo this week. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to need your help to convert my video I took of finishing Splatterhouse. Naughty Graffiti for the NES. She said I should sit there and do a review for it. Well, I didn't do a review. I got to the end, and then I videotaped myself beating the end of the game.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll have to do that later. So, anyways, what do we got here? We have
got my work cut out for me.
Game number 1 up. Lufia and the Fortress of Doom.
I was going to guess Sorrow.
Oh, you would have guessed wrong. Also up, Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. From Natsumi.
Indeed.
We'll go with those two first. So anyways, Lufia 2 is actually a prequel. So if you want to play these games in the proper order, you have to play Part 2 first. Which is kind of silly, but hey. Different type of RPG, kind of cool. I like it.
Lufia is the name of the man.
We're not doing this again. We're not doing we're not doing this again. No. Do you like Lufia? Would you like Lufia in your collection? Would you like Lufia 2 in your collection? I'm not going to go over the whole game because Miss A wants to know, hey, this 70-hour plus game, at hour 36.7, when the character gets here, what's that about? No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. I gave enough information. Lufia 2 is a prequel. If you want to play it in the proper order, play the prequel first.
I know you sleep through Bob and Tom every morning on Z, but have you ever
I do not listen to Bob and Tom. I think they're lame.
Tom, wait a minute. Tom is one still there.
Sorry.
Bob was the funny one that retired. So now we're stuck with Tom, who's lame, who always asks those elementary questions.
I no idea.
Excuse me
I've never
for having
listened.
a Tom moment.
I have never listened.
Never.
One time. That's how I know I don't like Bob and Tom.
All right then.
I didn't know that there was no
Don't
longer.
say you.
Wait, Bob?
Yes.
Did you say Bob left?
Yes.
I had no idea that happened. When did that happen?
Oh gosh, like I don't know, over a year ago, 2.
Are you sure? What was the day? See what I'm doing there? Do you? Anywho, let's get back to the Lufia game.
I'll just have to wonder who's Lufia and who's rescuing whom and why.
You can just look it up and read it.
I just wondered if he's rescuing Lufia, if it's a girl's name. It's a gender-neutral name world nowadays, and I don't know if Lufia is a boy or a girl.
Yeah, because Bob is such a gender-neutral name. So is Tom.
I know a Bob and a Tom, and they're both female.
Lies. Lies.
You don't know.
I do know you're lying to me. You show me Bobby and Tommy-etta.
Did I say Tommy-etta?
Just made that up.
I said Tom.
So, yeah. Their real name is Tom. It's on their birth certificate. Thomas. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we from France? Thomas.
You're insulting my fine sensibility.
Anywho's.
I'm going to have to sue you for emotional distress.
Yes, dear. I bought you tacos earlier.
You did.
All right. It was Taco Tuesday, people.
One was half empty, but yes, thank you.
I didn't make them. I didn't make them.
No, you did
I
not.
bought them.
No, you did not.
So, anyways, Lufia in the Fortress of Doom right now is going for between 45 and 50.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistro.
The prequel.
Yes, thank you for remembering that. He's going for about 75 to 80 bucks right now. Yeah. The people that were at BC's Games and More, a couple of you did look at both of these games while we were there. I had them marked about $10 under those prices. So what do you think? Should I still have them marked $10 underneath the prices for them?
Well, yeah, I mean, the market is... that price is stable from...
well, no, I'm just saying that these prices are up higher than... Because I had them marked at like $5 off. So like I had Lufia 2 marked at like 70
I know,
bucks.
but they were in that range during the con, and they're
well, now they're
range.
no. The range is actually higher now. The range is slightly higher.
Let's take this out of my hand before I break them, or don't be
Don't break them. What? I'm really surprised on the Lufia because I know I had that one marked at 30 bucks. Because I was like, well, okay.
And if somebody wants to buy the bundle,
you gonna buy Lufia and Lufia 2? I'll do 100. That'd be like 50 bucks a game, and seen as
Christmas is coming.
And seen as Lufia itself is going for about 50 bucks right now, and Lufia 2 is going for about 75 to 80.
And you said like 70 hours of gameplay?
Probably about probably maybe about 45, 50.
There's no warp zones in there to jump through half of the stuff. Hey,
it's a role-playing game.
Valid question.
It's a role-playing game.
Isn't Mario?
What? No, Mario's not a role-playing game.
Aren't they pretending to be Mario?
Leave your comments below explaining to Miss A the difference between a side-scrolling platformer, Mario 1, and an RPG, such as...
Castlevania.
That is not a role-playing game.
Oh, this beer is really good. That's the only thing that matters right now.
I was going to say Dragon Warrior. Yeah, you want to do this as a bundle? I'll do $100. That'd be 50 bucks a piece. You'd be getting a pretty decent savings on Lufia 2 that way. We'll say that. Then we also have game number 3 from the Super Nintendo for this. Knights of the Round! A lot like King of Dragons, only this has a slightly better graphics, I feel. I preferred King of the Dragons. Did I sell that one? I can't remember now.
I don't think so.
Okay, well if I didn't, I'll bundle them. Because they're both going for about $75, $80 a piece now. So you want to do 120 if I got both of them. I'll do 120. That'll be $60 a piece. That's $30 grand total savings. If you just want one or the other, let's see. Since they're going for right around $80, what do you think? 70? That'd be $10 off.
True.
Do a $10 off right now.
True.
All right. We'll make that 70. Knights of the Round 70.
Throw in a Burger King crown so they can pretend they're a knight or a king or something.
Well, that is King Arthur.
Yes.
And we have Lancelot.
$10 off and free Burger King crown.
Percival. He's the brute, super strong. Lancelot is super fast.
So it's very congruent with the traditional King Arthur we all know.
Sort of. King Arthur is the middle of the road guy. Not too strong, not too fast. Sir Percival, super strong.
Is Lancelot the strongest?
No, I just said Sir Percival's the strongest. Lancelot's fast with speed, but he's the weakest. Why? Because...
Does he cry after?
He probably does cry after. What do you think King Arthur's queen went for him? She wanted to see if she can make him a queen. Oh! Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, indeed.
All you queens out there, we love you. Not in that way, but we love you. There's one person to another, we love you, I guess. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you on that?
Humankind. Mm-hmm. Good deals this week on games and toys.
Yeah, toys are awesome.
We're obviously feeling a lot better after last week's...
where'd I put my lyrics?
Don't worry about the lyrics. They're on the desk upstairs. They're there.
No, they're not, because I grabbed that off the desk.
I thought you printed out the lyrics, though.
I did not print out the lyrics. Wait.
There's printed out lyrics on the desk.
Well, no, I had to have the lyrics printed out so I could sit there and change
Unless I was sleepwalking and printing some out, I didn't know.
I had to change the words. I changed like the whole song just about. I wish I had a Jenny life. Come on, it was awesome. We should do that. We should get some extra people over here and we can have karaoke.
Beer-ioki?
Karaoke. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that wrong.
Beer okay.
No. You gotta say it the right way because, those people out there who take their karaoke seriously, oh, I'm sorry, you must pronounce it the proper way. That's karaoke.
Oh.
Karaoke.
Oh.
Or like I could just say, Carrie's okay.
I am. Sometimes I'm not being a giant tool.
No, is it Carrie?
What about being a giant Carrie?
So how was your week though? I usually ask at the beginning. I forgot to. How was your week?
It was good. We had an extreme storm a couple days ago.
Water flooded the gym at work.
Water flooded here, but
not into the house though.
No.
Thank goodness.
But in the garage, it was just kind of like. Mm-hmm. So definitely like a 20-year storm. It has not been that bad in a very long time. And
this was before we got the driveway paved.
Yes.
Where we ended up with like a 2.5 foot deep rut from where the water went through the driveway. That was crazy. Had to fill the hole in before we could drive out of the driveway so the car wouldn't sink. That was crazy.
Oh my gosh, a long time ago.
That's what spurred us on to get the driveway paved.
I know. So maybe I'll just call it a 10-year rain, 10-year soaking. It usually happens in November for some reason, but that was pretty crazy. So my
We're close to the wet season.
A whole lot different than it was before.
How are you doing on your beer?
My beer is good.
Dang, you're over halfway down. You must have been in a mood.
My beer is very good. I'm in a good mood.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about that. All right, well, I'm done with the Oktoberfest.
You're done, and we're done with October.
Oh, yes. So I need another. I'll be back.
Hopefully next week we'll be bringing you some more of BC's weekly picks. All of the video games that he is showing you are for sale. If you have a trade option that you want to suggest to him, drop it in the comments below. Contact the page, BC's Games and More. And he will try and work out a deal. Again, if there's something that you're looking for that he doesn't have in his collection, let him know. And he will keep an eye out in his travels because you never know where we're going to go or what you're going to come across.
I can't believe I did that.
So definitely stop kneeling on my hair and let us
that
know. Let us know what it is that you're looking for in your collection so that we can help you complete it.
Word. So anyways, I can't believe I did that. I just went in the other room to get another beer from the mini fridge there. Sitting on top of the mini fridge, still a couple swigs left of Straub Oktoberfest.
Oh, because yes, your pre-game beer there. You were getting your box ready.
Okay, there we go. Ooh. Now we're officially 2 beers in. On to beer 3. Oops. I forgot about that Straub.
At least that one is cold.
Word.
Yes.
This beer, Brooklyn brand Oktoberfest.
Indeed. Now that it's November, are they clearing out Oktoberfest beers out of the store?
Well, I did get a discount on that case of Straub. Because I went into the distributor. I'm like, hey, you got any Oktoberfest? Because I need some.
Well.
And he was like, I don't know. I'm like, we do. I'll take it off your hands because you know no one's going to be looking for it now.
Do you really think that sales go down that sharply, like after? I mean,
I'm one of the few people I know who's always like, man, I really wish I could get some Oktoberfest in March.
All right. Take your word. Take your word for it.
So, anyways, Brooklyn.
Yes. Does it have some kind of
proof
percentage on it? Some of these don't.
Yeah, that depends on the company. That one, if I remember right, is like
6.
No, that's like about 5.3.
Oh,
I might be wrong. This one, just from the smell, I'm gonna say 5.5, 5.6. Let's see if I can find it somewhere. Okay, there's the cash value refund.
It's not bad. It has just that tiny little edge of hoppiness, but it's very, very slight. Like you could drink it and it wouldn't be like smacking you in the face. Some of the things that you pick up, which are so strange, are so hoppy. What is it, Southern Tier?
Oh yeah, Southern Tier super hopped.
Respect that you guys put out a ton of beer and apparently market it really well because it sells.
Yeah, it's like 6 different hops in it, man. You know, I like a hoppy beer, but it's like, goodness gracious, people. Yeah.
Good collection there this week, BC. Good collection, yes. Again, let us know if this has seemed less pixelated.
By the way, that just reminded me.
Yes.
When I said, you know, I can't be the only person that wants an Oktoberfest in March, it just dawned on me. March is when they actually start producing Oktoberfest, and then they age it until it's time for Oktoberfest.
Indeed. So now's the time you should be putting together a batch,
yeah.
And then it'll be ready by March.
That's true. I could do that. I also make beer. I just haven't done it in about a year and a half, 2 years. I'm trying to remember. Who was that? That was the Crown Prince in Germany, or was it Bavaria?
Who contacted you about your beer?
No. That's how Oktoberfest beer came about. I'm trying to remember when that was. It was like 1800, 1810, in that range.
I thought it would have been around when they invented October.
It's when he was betrothed.
Betrayed?
Betrothed. To get married.
Well, he wouldn't be.
Yes.
The female would be.
He was of the lower level, if I recall correctly, about my history of beer. I might be off. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure it was... I want to say 1800, but my brain in the back of my head is saying 1810.
Ridiculously fascinating.
So...
Indeed. We'll have to work on that.
Bavaria.
Because I'm sure those who are tuning in for video games really want to know about the history of beer and the history of October and whom was betrothed to whom.
I can't remember that right now. I've been drinking. It does matter. Because it did not happen, we would not have Oktoberfest beer.
Oh, and then this video would never have been made. Oh.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm talking about. So, I'm curious though now.
About?
Trying to think here.
Video silence is not really conducive to conversion rates, so.
You people ain't here for that, are you? You're here because you just love us, right? I just got like thumbs.
You know you can't hear them, right? Okay.
I can hear somebody talking right now. I can fly. Tom.
Your buddy is in there going, no.
No. That's real nice.
Oh.
Why you gotta be like that, man? That wasn't cool. So no, I'm thinking, because you're not like a real gamer. You have played video games.
I'm
in the
a
past.
fun gamer. Just want to play for fun.
No, exactly. That's why I want to know which games you feel deserve a highlight from any
games
system.
that
Any
are
system.
not timed.
Well, that's a lot of games.
Really?
Yeah.
Indeed.
There's lots of games that aren't timed. I know
Because-
you're thinking about Doki Doki Panic, aka Mario Brothers 2.
Yes. I am. And technically, I don't necessarily think that Sonic the Hedgehog is timed.
Well,
As in, here's 3 minutes, complete this task.
no, you just get
I
more points
think-
for finishing it.
I think Sonic starts at
fast.
0 and counts up.
Yeah.
So
How fast did
technically,
you finish it?
Sonic, you could be on any one level infinitely
For hours. Which would be insane. but you can
without
do it.
running out of time.
True.
Any game that has a setup where I'm not constantly running out of time, I am more inclined towards, because that induces instantly a huge amount of panic and stress for me to suddenly have only 3 minutes or 5 minutes to navigate blindly through this world that I don't understand what's
How
going
did
on.
you not get into role-playing games then? There's like no time limit on those things. And they take hours to finish. I mean, you could be playing for months on one game.
I don't know. I don't know. And maybe some of them I would get into.
Dragon Warrior.
Because
I like that.
I'm actually a Sims kind of person where it could just keep going on and on. I mean, even in a role-playing game, you're eventually going to have to get to a giant monster or evil being or person to attack and then advance.
Yeah.
To eventually finish.
Well, yeah.
Whereas...
But most of those, you can sit there grind and...
Which is Mario, you know, which is totally Mario. I'm not, you know... I understand that. Which is why I didn't play a whole lot. I didn't, like, ever beat any Mario.
You don't need to beat it to like it.
But... It's just me, and the confrontation and the stressful, you know, attacking and defeating of stuff that is just going super fast and is super strong and takes a whole lot of... is really like... Ugh. And, you know, I end up having panic attacks and things. I'm really not the kind of person who is just like, I'm gonna beat you.
We'll have to show you some Castlevania too.
So.
There's like no real time limit unless you want to get the best ending.
That's why I'm extremely curious about the one that you mentioned a week or two ago.
Go on.
About the thing that you don't know if it's the game doing it or if you're flipping out and going insane. Like, I would be interested.
Yeah, Eternal
but
Darkness.
That would probably be something that would put me in a
Eternal
straitjacket
Darkness.
because I would just suddenly be insane thinking that I was losing my mind, so...
You are. This isn't even really happening. I'm not even married to you. Did you know that?
No!
I'm not even real.
Wait a minute.
What?
You're right. There's no ring on that finger.
BC doesn't wear rings. I used to wear a lot of biker rings because of reasons. And we
Do
don't
you want to tell
do that
stories for the
stuff.
next
No.
episode?
No, BC is not sharing certain stories.
I'll buy you tequila.
That would not be good for anybody.
No, that doesn't induce you to tell stories.
That doesn't induce stories. That creates stories.
Right.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, Eternal Darkness would probably be one that would...
That would freak you out. I think that would really
Maybe
freak
if I watched you play it.
I don't know if I want to play it again.
Or if I've watched somebody play it. If you've played Eternal Darkness and freaked out...
You
let me know.
Just pull up on YouTube because...
I could. Maybe that would be
They got so many people who have done,
that's
playthroughs of games.
Now. They just do...
I can't believe it,
Game playthroughs.
YouTube, yeah, which is only funny because people are all upset that, oh man, I can't make money doing this. And it's like, right in the terms of the contract, term of service type stuff, playing video games is like marked right in there where it's like, that's somebody else's property that you're playing. So technically you're not even supposed to be able to like monetize it, but they let you do it. Totally. But now hear me out on this, people. I got no problem with people doing playthroughs. I enjoy them, but if you're trying to do that as your source of income, what?
Come back to reality. If that's you, come back.
No, because it's like the little dude and I we watched the other day, Corn Shack. He does some awesome playthroughs because he's really good.
Heard all that.
Yeah, he told you all about it, huh? Yeah. Decap Attack.
Don't.
He's really good at Decap Attack. Corn Shack is better at that than even Mommy.
What the hell?
And I'm like,
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never played it.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, I'm sorry, when did your mother play that? It's like, what's going on here? And I'm like, is he better than you? I'm like, well, he just beat the game. And
Mommy says he's better at almost everything than her. I'm having an internet romance with a man named Corn, apparently. Good to know.
His nickname comes from like Shaq Fu, if I remember right, the video game.
Good job.
Oddly enough, I don't think I have any Shaq Fus for sale.
I hope not. You're supposed to buy it and hammer it to pieces. Yes.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Which, if you ever get your hands on one, you probably should keep a hold of it because it might actually.
That's ridiculous. I don't understand that concept.
Technically, be worth something, although maybe it wouldn't because people hate it too much.
No, there were millions of those ones produced.
We didn't smash them all yet.
No.
So if you found a whole bunch, would they let you smash them next year at Con?
Oh my goodness.
Could you pay Could I pay you $2 to smash a Shaq Fu?
That would be ridiculous. I am not into destroying
Just
games.
throwing it out there.
I am into opening up sealed games, though.
Indeed. Indeed. If someone has a sealed game and they film themselves opening it, can they share it on your page?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. Do that.
Open it up.
Do that.
Smell the freshness.
Rip all the cellophane off.
Steal the freshness that the collectors of sealed games want. Take it from them.
Sounds good.
Oh my god, it's great.
All right, well, that about wraps it up tonight for our
You sat there, you said
broadcast.
that, and it's like, I feel so good now about all the sealed games I've ever opened. Because they're in the hands of people that want to play them.
Indeed. And that's what games are made for, is to be played.
Word up.
Along with other things.
Hey.
There are other things
you
that are meant to be played with.
You want to collect sealed games, you do what you want to do. I'm not saying that you can't do that. No one's saying you can't do that. I'm just saying it's like, oh, that's great. You got a sealed game. Oh, and it has a battery for a battery backup. Oh, and then you send it off to get graded. It's sealed, and now you have it sealed in an acrylic case. My favorite thing about the acrylic cases that people waste their money sending it to those things, they're not airtight. If you want something preserved, you need to have the case sealed and the oxygen sucked out and replaced with something like argon. So it actually will not deteriorate. Because if there's actually ways for air to get in there, air destroys. All the games I got on my shelves, they're technically being eaten right now due to the chemicals that actually are in the air we're breathing. Technically, pure oxygen is bad for your lungs. That's not pure oxygen.
High on life, baby.
True enough.
All right, well, I have no idea what's going to be happening next week, and neither does BC, so
Me neither.
it will be a surprise to all of us.
Hey, maybe we should do an arcade machine.
I don't know. I really don't know.
You know,
Don't.
set up in a whole other room.
Construction is bad enough on one room. I don't need to suddenly start moving the studio for a third time. But thank you so much for joining us here tonight on this wonderful Tuesday in November for BC's Games and More. My name is Mrs. A.
Wait! You almost forgot something. We hope you all went out and voted. It is November 7th.
Yeah!
It was voting day.
Yes. I'd tell you to go vote, but polls are closed.
They're closed by now. If you didn't vote, what's wrong with you?
Good luck to all of those in local races all over the place. Hope you did well.
Yep.
Yes.
We haven't been checking the returns. It's too nerve-wracking.
No, I'm so excited.
Wait, you know what else today is?
November 7th. I don't know.
It is the 1-year anniversary of the election of President Donald J. Trump.
Don't leave me hanging.
What that means,
Yay.
whether you like Trump or not, all I can say is this here. You know, it's like there was no way I could vote for Hillary. There were other people to vote for. Now you got a lot of people that sit there and claim, "Oh, well, I said yes." I'm sorry, no politics.
It's a game show. It's a game show.
Let me say he's right.
It's a game show.
I don't care who you voted for. You know, you got to vote who you feel conscience-wise, all that.
It's all about the games.
It's all about the
and
games.
The collectibles. The and more.
And who can play them?
Yes. And all
you can play them if you buy them. If you own them already, you can still play them. That reminds me. Anyone want to come over and play some games? Maybe we should play some games. Who wants to come over and play some games with BC?
Aww. Sounds like a good time, BC.
Hey, how about Miss A? You want to play some games?
I got a game for you.
Go on.
We'll see you guys next week. This is Mrs. A.
Have a good week.